Well, hello YouTube. It's Zelbinian again. And yes, this is a talky bit. Most of you skip over it, and that's okay. If watching the talky bit gives you joy, great. If skipping over the talky bit gives you joy, great. Either way, I am here to serve. Anyway, I apologize for the audio doubling. The echo in the past few episodes, I record Disco Elysium in 1 to 4 hour chunks and then cut them up. So once it happened in one episode, it was going to happen to all the episodes that I did in that session. I think I fixed the problem. I've tested it with other games, not this one, so I don't spoil anything in the story. But I guess we'll see. If it's there again, I apologize. I'll keep trying to fix it. Anyway, I'm excited to continue on with some Disco Elysium. I think I know what I'm going to do to start off with. So, it is getting late in the day, but I want to try going back up and getting my raincoat. Because I have a sneaking suspicion that my badge will be inside. I don't know this for sure, but it seems plausible, you know? You know? It looks like we can even level up. Maybe. Got a lot of things calling for our attention down there. But we're not going to be distracted yet. Can I just jump up and grab it? No. Right, well, we're going to walk over there. I find for confusingly laid out sections like this, it's better to let the AI wander. I got some advice about this earlier.
Tarpaulin cloak with possible RCM markings is still caught on the railing.
Let's try it again. Probably not gonna make it.
Nope, no. That's still too high. What were you thinking? You're not a gymnast. You're a boxer. And you've
God damn it.
way too high up here.
Right, I can't do it right now. I'll make the jump next time.
Just be careful, okay? Looks like you almost strained a muscle there.
Damn it! Now I am, like, almost dead with no charges. Okay, well, that was fun. Let's see what's trying to get our attention here. We've got Jamavu, which is a name of a good dredge song, being researched. I think I had, yeah, there's a couple of others. Rigorous self-critique. Interesting. But I don't get to know the solution until I get there. Alright, what's in here? Who made the call reporting the crime? Alright, so Sylvie did not report the crime. Seems like I traumatized the poor girl. So I need to find out who actually did. Oh, so anything that's white are available to try now. Don't know why I'm making that noise, but I am. Oh, you know what I just noticed? Probably some of you noticed this already. But I just noticed that the things that I have decided to level up are in color. Yeah, I can totally level up. That's pretty cool. Da, da, da. Savoir-faire. I need to get better items. I need to get better items so that I can do this. So that I can go and get my I just had a thought. I mean, I need to heal up before I attempt it again, but I just had a thought. Interesting. I am not up. I am not leveling up electrochemistry. That thing is done enough. I love Inland Empire being leveled up. It's very, very cool. This would be better if I wasn't damaged. All right. We haven't had to use interfacing a lot yet. Upgrade perception a lot, interestingly enough. I like having perception be a thing, but I want to increase my savoir-faire. It's because, I mean, that's the only way we're going to get down there, right? To get the cloak. Done? Oh, so we did that. That's nice. Something else on the map. Yeah, we can technically do that again because we just leveled up savoir-faire. But at this point, this is weird. At this point, if we attempted this again, we would die because we're almost dead. It's pretty bad. Okay. Let's go back down here. Like some union members are supposed to show up in the whirling at some point. Sometime soon, I think. Still, I do not know where I'm going to sleep tonight because getting 120 real seems impossible. Zoom out a little bit. Go back into the whirling. Sleeping heals all health and morale. Well, that's nice. There are definitely more people in here now. I can't interact with anybody who wasn't already here, though. Well, maybe there's more that I can talk to these people about. Oh, God damn it. I'm gonna do it. Sweetie needs money. Do sweeties get money?
Oh, sweetie, I heard your conversation with the manager about your financial troubles. When do you get your next paycheck?
If she could, this woman would feed and clothe you and every other sad, lost person on this earth.
Aw. She's such a grandma.
You've got guns of steel and a chiseled jaw somewhere under the bloated alcohol layer. Maybe she'd like to sponsor you.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow. I'm going to do some of the other things first, but I'm doing that. What is a paycheck? I haven't seen any
You must be
paychecks.
joking. Although our pay does sometimes feel like a joke.
It's not easy to assert your right to a decent living wage when you don't have a strong union behind you. Maybe you should talk to Everard, the union leader.
I should get under that asshole's heel? That's what you're telling me?
Interesting idea. This Everard sounds powerful. Maybe you can wrangle some coins out of his pocket.
I'm going to tug on her heartstrings.
Your deportment remains dignified as you shed a single manly tear.
A single manly tear. Ooh, that's probably the name of the first episode from this recording session. Probably. We'll find out. It isn't easy for me to ask this of anyone, but I am at the end of my road. Any money you have could help
Sweetie,
me.
I only have a few cents on me, but I could give you this to pawn. Just to tide you over.
She unfastens a gold commemorative pin from her left jacket pocket and drops it into your palm.
Wonderful. He has a pin.
The pin is round and slightly tarnished. 3 sailboats in bas relief with the sun hovering over the water behind them. A chipped green banner at the bottom reads, San Baptiste, Summer 31, Dinghy Races.
What is to pawn?
It's easy. You bring a valuable item to a pawnbroker, who then gives you money for it. You can get it back later for a slightly larger sum if it hasn't been sold, but you never end up doing that anyway.
Pen.
Cross the plaza and follow the road along the coast. Down by the water, there'll be a shack nestled against an old stone facade. That's the pawn shop. An old friend of my husband's goes there often. He says the owner is quite helpful.
Oh.
Items that can be pawned at Bird's Nest Roy's appear in your inventory under the Items tab. You can pawn these items when talking to Roy.
Bird's Nest Roy's. Thank you, tutorial agent. That was very helpful. I promise I'll buy it back for you once I have more money.
Oh, it's not an ancient family heirloom or anything, but I suppose it would be nice to get it back.
It's only Monday and I've got all these things and all these things I've done. Wow, this game is... The word in my head is thick. It's not correct, but I'm gonna go with it. This game is thick. I've got to get going now. Sorry, there's a cat behind me yelling for attention. No, I want to go here. Items. That's how I can pawn these things. Oh, so that'll get me... an amount of money. Low in health, put points into endurance. I wish I'd remembered that 5 minutes ago. Okay, so we're gonna walk along the coast, I guess. We might as well go find this shop. What's this? Oh, dang it! Do I get that back? I do. Spirited chirps and clicks of swallows fill the air. I gotta be careful, I'm just gonna get sidetracked. Tire tracks leading onto the roof. Slush rain has almost washed them off. Good, I can zoom up pretty far. Let's try to go over here. There we go. An ancient fountain. It doesn't pump water anymore. There's a tree in it. Oh, we can just walk along the road. What a thought, huh? Take all. Yeah, we're gonna be using that right now. Is this the shack? Roy's Pawn Shop. Fast cash for faster times. Do I want to embolden electrochemistry? I mean, I'm sure you guys would love it. So, sure. How ridiculous does that look? Alright. Ooh, lots in here. I'm gonna talk to Roy first.
It's not often that I see officers from the RCM in my pawn shop.
The man at the counter turns to you slowly.
What can I do for you?
His courtesy is not insincere, but he prefers being alone with his projector, just watching the movement of light across the walls of the shop.
Now that the RCM is here, tell me, have you had any trouble lately?
I haven't had any problems myself, though some of my customers have complained about inconsistent law enforcement.
Who are your customers usually?
All kinds of people come through here. Locals, travelers, people looking for a deal, people looking for a keepsake. People who are terminally bored. As you can see, I have a wide selection of goods for everyone to choose from.
Typical vacuous consumerist objects. I guess I should, This business plan is all over the place. You should specialize. Zoom in. Recapitalize. I'm gonna lean into the communist thing, because just that sounds fun.
It keeps me entertained.
He responds, unimpressed with your critique.
Entertained? He might be high. If he is, on what?
Ooh. Let's find out.
Okay, he definitely is high.
Oh, come on.
Whatever it is, you've probably done it, and many other things besides. But you can't cut through the jumble of sensations to get to the answer.
Come on, electrochemistry, for all we've been through together, for all of the pestering and the badgering that I have endured. In this moment, you fail me? I'm taking the gloves off.
A guarded man like him wouldn't tell you if you asked out loud.
There's something I like to sell.
Let me have a look.
I just sell my clothes. I have this commemorative pin, but before I sell it, I have some questions.
Jean-Baptiste's summer dinghy rates is 31. What a pleasant time that was. So, what do you want to know? Price? I can give you $3.20 for it.
$3.20? Hey, that's a
A pin
ripoff.
from 31 ought to be priced at $3.10, but I added another 10 cents just to be nice.
31, $3.10. Interesting. Okay, but can you hold on to it for a few days before putting it up for sale? I promise to give the pin back.
Sure, I can keep it behind the counter for a week, but only if you pawn it right now.
That's all I wanted to know about the pin.
Sure
Thanks.
thing. So, do you want to sell anything?
I missed... Oh, access on menu. Interesting, interesting. Okay, so that's how you actually get to the menu to do that. I have a fascinating photo of a corpse here.
Oh, no. I don't like those kinds of objects. No sale.
Do you know what the tattoos mean?
Photic paths, counter-radiance networks, anti-magnetism. It's darkness. That's all I know. Sell me something lighter.
I'll check my pockets.
Anything else you're thinking of selling?
Sorry, I'm trying to figure out how this works. Ah, right. So, for whatever reason, I just, like... That seems like part of the header, and I don't interpret that as being a button. But now I will, I guess. So let's pawn the pen. And the postcard for 13 cents. And pen. I have like almost $9. I'm rich, bitch! Oh. Somehow it feels not okay to be quoting Chappelle anymore. Oh well, he's still funny. Okay, I don't have anything else to sell.
Another
from it.
time, perhaps.
You might be able to aid our investigation.
I doubt it, but I can try and answer any questions you may have.
Know anything about the recent
I
hanging?
do my best to keep my distance from all manner of butchery. Bad for business. Bad for everyone.
We're about to get a check.
No one likes to see what you have to see every day.
It's true. Think you could help me get a corpse out of a tree?
The corpse behind the hostel, I assume. I don't have a truck with a mounted platform or anything of that sort myself. Ask around the harbour.
Harbor.
There might be some workers there who'd be willing to help.
Actually, that's all I've got.
The pawnbroker's gaze is already fixed on the dancing colors.
He just gets high and watches the colors on his wall. Alright. By the way, do you happen to have any guns? Like the ones carried by the officers of the Citizens Militia?
Someone else came here earlier today asking the same question. I promptly sold her the gun you pawned a couple days back.
Dude.
What? Sold?
Her.
The lieutenant shifts from one foot to another, alert.
Wait, I sold you my gun?
You...
With Kim here too? That just sounded really, really bad.
You were adamant about getting rid of it, officer. Said you were undeserving of a service weapon of the Revachol Citizens Militia.
I was not wrong.
and I don't like keeping guns around the shop for long. Off the charts photon emissions, the unhealthy kind.
Why do I feel like photon emissions is this world's version of chemtrails?
He's not telling you the whole story. It seems he's trying to spare you.
Oh. I want to know the whole story. I do. I feel like there's something you're not telling
You
me.
weren't quiet yourself, officer.
What was I like?
You were very distraught. You said the gun was a threat to your life and that you can't trust yourself with it tonight, and that you need the money.
Yeah, if I'm feeling depressed and suicidal, getting rid of the gun is a smart thing to do.
When I said that I don't normally buy firearms, you put the gun barrel in your mouth and sort of sucked on it. Then I agreed to take it.
Damn. I'm a harsh negotiator.
You sucked on a gun? Good. Very normal.
Every single one of my skills that's in pink is like leaning into a kink that I don't understand. Wait, how much did I sell the gun for?
15 real.
Which I don't have.
The lieutenant looks from you to Roy, and then back to you. It's clear that he hopes this tableau might still turn out to be a bad dream. It's not, though.
Poor fucking Kim.
This has got to be the most. Wow. There's pity there, too. In case you didn't notice.
So Kim is flabbergasted, but he also feels a little bit of pity for me. I'm gonna shrug and say happens to the best of us, I guess.
It certainly does, especially in Revachol.
Was the buyer a policeman too?
She didn't seem like a policeman, although she kept referring to herself as a pig, which was odd. I found her interest in the gun a bit obsessive,
Kuno asks.
but I was just happy to get rid of it, and of her. Truth be told, she was terrifying.
Right, so let me get this right. You sold your sidearm, issued by the citizens' militia, and now a civilian is running around the streets of Martinez with it?
Yeah, it sounds bad when you put it like that, Kim.
Miraculously, his face does not reveal what's happening in
That kind of is a miracle. Maybe she's a vigilante. Wants to prove she can do our jobs better than we can.
It's possible in these parts of town. We ought to find her and discourage her from taking justice into her own hands.
Any idea where I can find this buyer?
My apologies, officer, but I have no idea where she was coming from or where she went.
a needle in a haystack. There is nothing you can do about it now. You'll just have to hope you luck upon her somehow.
Great. So technically, I found a clue. But only technically. At least now I know how I lost my sidearm. You didn't lose it. You fucking got rid of it. Let's talk about something else. At least I gained experience. I have other business to take care of now.